Dreamland for that. We'd also like to mention that down there on that side of the fairgrounds is the World of Wonder show, and when we're done here at the Escape Explosion, if you head down over there, they've got sword swallowers and fire eaters and knife throwers. It's a free show, and it's a lot of fun, so check them out. But for now, we're going to start our show, and as I mentioned, this is the Escape Explosion. We're going to have our escape artists come out here and entertain you, and this is a live show, and that means you guys are a live audience. And that means you have a responsibility. The more you hoot and holler, the more you scream and clap, the more you cheer, and the more you laugh at my dumb jokes, the more fun you're going to have. So just go nuts. And in fact, everybody take maybe 4 or 5 steps forward, and we're going to put you to the test. I want to know as loud as you can. Are you ready for the Escape Explosion?
Yeah!
Perfect. Then without further ado, let's welcome out our fabulous escape artists. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Trixie Turvy. Now, Trixie here is our escape artist, and that means she gets out of straitjackets, she gets out of handcuffs, she even gets out of jury duty. I don't know how she does it. And every good escape artist has a lovely assistant. Well, she has Dizzy Diamond. Everybody give him a big round of applause, too. Now, Dizzy Diamond, Trixie Turvy, and myself will entertain everybody here at the Escape Explosion. And to get things started off, we're going to put Trixie Turvy to the test. You see, we're going to lock her up in not 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, but 5 different things at the same time. And we'll see if she can escape from all 5 at once. Now, first, we're going to have her hop into this wooden barrel. That's a whiskey barrel, and it was used to store whiskey, so the fumes in there are pretty intense. In fact, if we lock her in there for too long, she won't want to get out. But first we're going to tie her up. We're going to use these, the Siberian chains. Everybody say, ooh. Excellent. Now it's a solid length of chain with 2 rings attached to it. They use these in the Russian gulags to tie down prisoners, but we got them on eBay because you get anything online. And we're going to tie the Siberian chains around Trixie Turvy's elbows. Dizzy Diamond will cinch them up tight, and he'll place a big master lock to keep them secure. Now once we have her locked up at the elbows, that's 1, we'll move up to her wrists, and for her wrists we have these, the Australian leather straps. Now they might look like something out of 50 Shades of Grey, but in fact, they use these in Australia to tie down kangaroos, and the kangaroo is a powerful and wily creature, just like Trixie Turvy. Again, we're going to put a master lock on there, and Dizzy Diamond will take the key from those locks and place it into a clear Ziploc bag. Now, we put the key in the Ziploc bag so that you can keep your eye on it, and I promise that no time will that key ever make it into the dirty, dainty little hands of Trixie Turvy. Dainty, I'm sorry. Now we've got her locked at the elbows and the wrists, but her hands are still free. And that's why we have these tiny pair of handcuffs. Now, I'm not sure why they would even make handcuffs that small. Maybe it's for unruly toddlers. Parents, you could look it up on Amazon, but we're going to put them over her thumbs and lock her hands together. And again, we'll take the key and place it into the Ziploc bag. Now, it's not really a Ziploc bag, okay? It is a great value bag, but the Walmart brand is just as good. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, really. Now, we've got her locked at the elbows, at the wrists, at the thumbs. Her fingers are still flapping, and that's why we have the most ancient and mystical of all the escape implements. We have a Chinese finger trap. We'll place that over her fingers, locking them together. And last but not least, we're going to shove Trixie into the whiskey barrel. We're going to close the lid, and we'll lock it. Now, in order for her to escape, of course, she's going to have to pick all those locks. She's an escape artist, and to do that, we're going to give her this 1 bobby pin. So good luck, Trixie. Don't drop it. And now, once she's locked in there, if you hear Trixie Turvy start to freak out, if you hear her screaming or crying or anything like that, I don't know, it's all part of the show, so just ignore her and she'll be fine. She's a professional. Actually, she will need your help. We're going to have to count her down. But we're not going to count from 10 to 1. That's just too much. All together, loud as you can, from 5 to 1. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, she's out. Let's hear it for Miss Trixie Turvy. Now, Trixie, that was some good escaping. Good job. But Dizzy Diamond, what was that?
That was the explosion.
Yeah, the guy talking made it seem like that was going to be way more impressive than it actually was.
Can't trust target. But the show is still called the escape explosion, and we should probably have some kind of explosion. Do you have a better idea? He does. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Great Gozleone, man of ideas. What he is currently holding in his hand is commonly known as a whip. Every time he cracks that whip, the popper on the end of it breaks the sound barrier, creating a mini sonic boom, which is technically an explosion. And everything I just said is technically me trying as hard as I possibly can to make the name of the show make any sense at all. I don't think it's working. Gozleone, give us some explosions. Ladies and gentlemen, that was fancy. That flippy catchy thing you did, super cool. Very suave. You know, I never noticed this about you until I saw you do that, but you look just like Johnny Depp if he cracked whips. And like Twinkies. But you didn't do anything. That was not the best part of whip cracking acts, when they snap a target out of somebody's hand without hitting them in the hand. I haven't looked past it. You have anything to use this target? Of course you do. You come prepared. What you do? Aha. I like you a lot, Gozleone, I do, but you're my boss. I'm pretty sure this is inappropriate.
Dizzy Diamond, that flower's for whipping, not for snipping.
Whatever, no, stupid flower anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Great Gozleone and the whip. It is done, ladies and gentlemen, the Great Gozleone. Here, kids, have some souvenirs. It's linguine, it's not worth anything. That was awesome. You hit the flower, didn't hit me, which I appreciate, but I don't feel like the stakes were high enough. Here's what I think. I think we should do it again. Only this time, instead of holding the flower with my hand, I think I should hold it with something just a little more sensitive. Like my butt. You can laugh, it's okay, I'm confident. Ladies and gentlemen, we like to call this act the scariest part of my day.
Oh!
I was a little nervous for that one. I was scared, but you killed the flower and not my butt. For that, I thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Trixie Turvy has escaped. Gozleone has exploded. I think it's time to move on to the grand finale.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know that when you think of an escape artist, you're not thinking of bullwhips or linguine flowers or Chinese finger traps. You're thinking of someone who's been locked into a straitjacket, because that's the act that Harry Houdini made famous all those years ago. And every escape artist since Houdini has used one in their act, and we here at the Escape Explosion got our straitjacket from a hospital in New Jersey. Now, it had been used, so it kind of smells bad, but we washed it, Trixie. We washed it. You'll be right. Trixie's going to hop into that smelly straitjacket, and Dizzy Diamond's going to tie her up. Now, if you watch carefully, there's 4 leather straps on the back. He'll attach all 4 and keep that jacket tight to Trixie Turvy's body. Then there's a 5th strap at the front that hangs down. That'll go between her legs, tie up to the back, and prevent the jacket from going up over her head. Then, Trixie Turvy will stand and crisscross her arms in a 90s hip-hop pose. And will lock her arms together in a bear hug. Now, the straitjacket has been outlawed in 36 states as cruel and unusual punishment. And I don't know if New York is one of those states, but if you guys should ever find yourselves locked in a straitjacket against your will, we're going to tell you the secret how you could get out. Now, if you could dislocate one of your shoulders, that makes your arm floppy, and then if you roll around on the ground for 45 minutes to an hour, the average person is able to wiggle out of one of these things. Good luck. Now, Trixie Turvy is a professional, and she's able to actually dislocate her left shoulder at will. So when she starts shaking, if you listen, you might hear a loud pop. That's her arm coming out of its socket. She does do this 3 times a day for your entertainment, so we hope you enjoy it. And remember, kids, stay in school. Okay, now she's all locked up. She's ready to rock. But if she just ran around on the stage, that would be a regular finale. To make it a grand finale, we're going to tie her feet together, send her upside down 25 feet in the air! 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 And then she'll escape from the straitjacket if and only if you guys want to see it. So I'm going to ask one time, as loud as you can, would you like to see that? Yeah! Perfect. Now, Now Trixie is the star of our show, and a true star demands red carpet treatment. Dizzy Diamond, the red carpet please. Beautiful. Trixie will lie down on that red carpet. We'll tie her feet together and attach these big metal hooks. These are what we'll use to send her skyward. And you should know that Trixie's fastest time escaping from this straitjacket is just over 20 seconds. Okay, her slowest time is like an hour and a half, so everybody get comfortable. Now once she's all the way up there, the louder you clap and cheer, the faster she'll escape. Trixie Turvy, are you ready? Yes. Dizzy Diamond, are you ready?
Yeah!
What? Okay, most important audience, are you ready?
Yeah!
Well then, here we go. Okay, Trixie, get out of that straitjacket. Let's hear it for her. Let me hear you clap. Let me hear you scream. Trixie Turvy will rock it up one side and roll it down the other. She'll shimmy and shake right out of that straitjacket for your entertainment. Shake it, but don't break it, Trixie. She's got one hand free and ready. Give her a little encouragement. She'll be right out. Ladies and gentlemen, she is lugubrious. She has done it. Let's hear it one more time for Trixie Turvy. Now she's made it back down to the ground, safe and sound. She'll unhook her feet, regain her composure, and then take her final bow. Let's hear one more time for our escape artist, Trixie Turvy. One more time for her assistant, Dizzy Diamond. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Escape Explosion. And you guys have been great. Thank you so much for watching our show. We hope you had a great time with us. We'd like to remind you that the World of Wonder show is next, right down over there at 7 o'clock. And have a fabulous day here at the fair. Thank you.